Good morning, everyone. Teresa Robinson, Fairfield County Bank Insurance Services. So let me just say insurance services, Fairfield County Bank just means that it's an agency, an insurance agency owned by a bank. That's all it means. I'm not selling Fairfield County Bank insurance products. There's no such insurance company. Let me say that. So I've been doing this for, it was so surprising. I added up the years. So I'll just say almost 40 years. I can't believe that. I've been doing insurance for almost 40 years. Unbelievable. And what I do is I provide insurance solutions to both businesses and individuals. So when you think of a business, of course, you think of your workers' compensation insurance, you think of your general liability insurance, business auto insurance. You think of all of the insurance needs that a business, all of the insurance that a business needs. I'm able to help them with that. Also with personal insurance. So that would be, think of your home, insurance for your home, insurance for your cars, your umbrella policies, insurance for your jewelry. I can also help with that. And when you see me, just think that I'm a team of 45. I'm not just one person. I know you only see me on Fridays, but I work with a team of 40 professionals, and we're partnered and write with many insurance companies such as Chubb, AIG, The Hartford, Travelers, Kemper, MetLife, Mopfre. I can go on and on and on. And so that allows us to be very competitive. It allows me to be very competitive when it comes to insurance pricing. It also allows me to tailor insurance to your needs. So whatever your specific needs are, it allows me to put together a program tailored to your specific needs. So today I wanted to, when I spoke about insurance, I said, well, what can I tell them about insurance that they may not know? And so what came to mind was cyber insurance, personal cyber insurance. And so when you think of personal cyber insurance, that's all about what you do personally on your computers. Protection for your family. For example, you insure your home, you insure your auto, but you don't insure your personal information, your personal computers. For example, what if you were hacked and your computer was taken over by someone and they told you that in order to get your computer back, okay, and cyber extortion, you would need to pay $5,000. And they locked everything down, your entire computer down. Personal computers told you that if you didn't pay the money, the ransom, that they would release all of your personal information, put it on Facebook, LinkedIn, put it out there in the web, pictures maybe that you have on your computer, pictures that your children may have, your financial information. What if someone told you that? What would you do? How would you handle that? Would you even know what to do? Cyber insurance, personal cyber insurance will allow you to call someone and they would have a team that would work and maybe even pay that ransom if it needed to be paid, pay that ransom and protect you and your personal information and your family. What about cyberbullying your children? You know what I mean? What if something happened there with regards to your kids being cyberbullied, telling them that they're gonna post a blog, something defamatory about them, something with their face on it and the body of someone else, naked body of someone else. If they didn't do this or if they didn't do that, what would you do? Who would you call? If you had cyber insurance, personal cyber insurance, and this is a new coverage and it continues to, because it continues to be emerging and changing as things happen, because this is a new coverage. And basically what it does is it allows you to have a team to call someone to say, hey, I need help. Just like on commercial, the same thing, but it's the same with the commercials, cyber insurance. You would call your insurance agency and you would, have a cyber policy, hopefully, because what if, Dr. Eric, those hackers took over your computer system, locked it down, and told you you need to pay a ransom. And if you didn't pay that ransom, $10,000, they were going to release all of your clients' information, personal information, medical records, you would be responsible for that. Who would pay for that? How would you pay for that? How would you prevent that from happening? So when you think of cyber insurance, think of cyber insurance not only for your business, but also for your families, to protect your families from extortion, from private information being leaked. We had a situation where someone called in a security breach where they had a Wi-Fi security system, and the criminals had watched their families for weeks and had taken pictures and all kinds of information, and then threatened to release all of that information to their friends, to their families, to their people they work with, colleagues, and just put all that out there, pictures, private conversations. Who would you call and what would you do? Cyber insurance would pay for all of that. It would pay for the ransom if needed to be, if the professionals that were handling the claim decided that the best thing to do was to pay the ransom, they would pay the ransom. There's been situations where someone like an attorney had their system hacked and could not get into their system, and they decided they weren't going to pay the ransom. And so they deleted every entire file, just wiped it clean. What would you do if someone wiped your computer clean? Everything was gone on your personal computer, on your business computer. So cyber insurance is continuing to evolve. It should definitely be something that you ask about. Homeowners, you're able to just add that coverage to your personal home policies. More and more insurance companies are offering personal cyber protection. It ranges from anywhere from, you can buy 50,000 to right now, 250,000 of coverage. Premiums range from like $50 to like $250. And same thing on your businesses. You can add cyber insurance, and you really, really should be looking at that. More and more, as the larger corporations become harder and harder to penetrate, these hackers and criminals are now accessing, like a contractors, they call it linking to the big fish. So maybe you have a contractor that works with Home Depot perhaps, and they come in through your system, and don't ask me how, because that's not what I do. And they breach your system in order to gain access to like a giant retailer system, or another company that you deal with, maybe one of your largest clients. So all of a sudden your system's been breached, and as a result of it, they too have a breach. You have to pay for that. How does that happen? And how do you have someone, for example, let's say identity theft, someone steals your identity, okay? And now you have to work to try to get that back, take down pictures or take down personal information. How would you do that? So without cyber insurance, it'd probably be very hard because you wouldn't know how. You have no idea. And that's why you're being held. Ransomware has become more and more popular. People are paying for ransoms to get their computers back because they really have no idea what to do. So think of me when you think of cyber insurance, whether that be on the business or that be on the personal side. Okay, think of not just home and auto and those type of coverages, workers' comp, general liability. I can provide it all. I can provide all types of insurance solutions. And I represent many carriers, as I said before. And don't just look at me, I have a team of professionals. I also wanted to just mention like what, great referrals for me. So great referrals for me would be high net worth individuals, property managers, homeowners, wealth managers, contractors is a great one. What else did I have? Oh, condo associations. We have like a niche market for fuel and oil dealers, as well as condominium associations. We have a niche market for them. So I think I can go on and on because you guys know I love insurance, so I could go on and on. I wish you could see all my paperwork, but I wanted to share it this morning, but I found out that I couldn't share it. And Alex is letting me know I have 1 minute remaining. So if anyone has questions, please, or stories to share. Thank you.
Teresa, sorry, I called you Tracy. The cyber insurance, do you have to shop it based on the person, or is it like the same price for everybody, $50 for 50,000 or,
Right, it's the same price for everybody based on the amount of coverage and whether or not you're hopefully your homeowner's insurance carrier is now offering that. And actually it's just an endorsement, like you add jewelry to your home policy or you add something to your home policy, you would just add cyber protection coverage.
So you would want to shop my homeowners and then
Right.
try to add that, not just a separate policy.
No, it doesn't have to be, it's not a separate, it could be,
Okay.
but really right now, it's not. It would be a
Okay.
separate policy for a business, perhaps, it could be, or an endorsement to a business owner's policy, or for your home policy would be an endorsement, just an add-on. And more personal lines companies are coming out with cyber insurance, realizing that there's definitely a need. If nothing else, just knowing, having someone to call and having them handle it for you, being able to consult with someone, because if it happens, you just wouldn't have anybody to talk to. You have no idea.
Mm-hmm. Is it cheaper to do through your homeowners?
Right now, for personal cyber insurance, that's where it would be on your home policy.
Okay.
It started out with like the high net worth companies like the Chubb, the Pures, and AIG, and now it's going to the middle market companies, Travelers, and Hanover, Hartford. All of them are beginning to add, offer cyber protection on personal policies. And usually that's the policy would be the home policy.
Teresa, Rick Jackson, does the policy cover any liability for that lost data?
Yes, it does.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, that sounds really cheap. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense to at least do 50, right? I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
Right, at least.
that sounds a no-brainer.
yeah.
It is. It really
All right.
is.
Well, thank you, Teresa. If you have not
You're
met
welcome.
with Teresa yet for a one-on-one, I would highly encourage you to do that. You're going to
Next
learn a
week.
ton and you'll see just how passionate she is about insurance. So
Oh, and let
Um,
me say, I forgot to say this.
go ahead.
I love insurance. I had to say that, guys. I love insurance. You guys know that, right?
Thanks, Teresa.